Have you ever done something completely ridiculous, thinking no one was watching, only to find out later that a camera caught everything? Get ready to laugh, because these clips prove that the best comedy happens when people forget the camera is rolling. Let's get started. She is vacuuming, but the hose got disconnected from the vacuum. How long do you think it will take her to realize? She caught the perfect wave, but let's just say things didn't go exactly as planned. The important thing is, she saved the drink. Priorities. If you don't know how to please yourself, you won't know how to please others either. She was running late for work, so she skipped clearing the snow off her car and decided to drive like this. Let's see how that worked out. Training just like Karate Kid. It'd call this a new wonder of the world. How is it even possible that she ended up here? She accidentally opened the trunk while the machine was washing the car, and well, let's just say it was a washout. That was one way to clean the inside of the trunk, but definitely not the way she planned. Have you ever tried something like this? It looks so free, like time just stops and you're in the moment. Just when you think no one's watching, the camera catches everything from around the corner. Enjoying the sun while relaxing and capturing beautiful moments with a paintbrush in the garden. I wonder how he's going to reach the phone from the ice now. They didn't realize why other cars were honking at them until she realized her phone was missing and then figured out why. Courage is her main virtue. If you ever think being a photo model is easy, just remember this clip. It seemed like an ordinary date, but I'm sure this one will never be forgotten. What do you think? How will this end? Can you guess? He just bought a brand new expensive jacket, but it looks like he'll need to buy a new one. I wonder if the postman is allowed to deliver mail here. He knows what it means to work smarter, not harder. He wanted to try skating on the frozen pool. Everything looked great until the ice started to crack. Before we continue, we'd love to know where our amazing audience is tuning in from. Drop a comment and let us know which country you're watching from. We can't wait to see where you're all joining us from. They say fancy restaurants have expensive menus because you get a special show with your meal. But I don't think this show was part of the plan. Everyone loves breaking icicles off the house because it's so satisfying, but he managed to take it to the next level and ended up causing some damage to the house. Are you as excited as we are? Only a few months left until we can enjoy this kind of beach fun. Looks like he's using a magnifying glass just to watch our YouTube videos. The boss showed up at the construction site to check on his workers, only to catch them slacking off, causing delays in the project.
¿Y acá ahí termina?
The bride is in great shape. I would like to ask you to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let us know which part has been your favorite so far. Out of boredom, he discovered a new talent. While driving on the highway, his trailer decided it was done being attached and took off on its own. It was like a runaway car chase, but with a trailer. Luckily, it didn't cause any accidents and came to a stop, probably realizing it wasn't cut out for the solo life. Just when these young parents were about to reveal the gender of their baby at the party, the balloons had other plans and decided to make a run for it. If this wasn't caught on camera, no one would believe what actually happened. It's always hilarious watching someone try to park, especially when it's not going too well. It's even funnier when it's a tiny car, and you're left wondering how on earth they can't manage it.
Really, just get in there and back all the way back.
Someone should go help it.
Like if you cannot park there, you will not.
Oh my god. He's gonna try. He's gonna hit that car.
He's like, there's not enough room.
Cold weather doesn't seem to bother her, obviously. Just when she decided to eat healthy, even though his car is falling apart, he still drives it because it holds so many memories. Her friend captured the perfect moment of her effortlessly riding the waves. It's amazing how she makes it look so easy while surfing with such grace. Everyone watching was in awe of her skills. It was a shorter route, but will she manage to make it without falling into the water? What do you think about this way of loading a car onto a truck? I believe there might be another method that wouldn't damage them. What do you think about this way of loading a car onto a truck? I believe there might be another method that wouldn't damage them. He definitely won't be getting the Employee of the Month award, even though this wasn't part of his plan. Who would have thought that a new tablet could do this? They tried to avoid blame, but the boss caught them on camera making a mess. They were paid to cut down the huge tree, not to destroy the house and parked cars. He and his dog were the real attraction as they had fun together jumping into the sea. This beautiful girl works as a lumberjack. Check out how she loads a huge tree onto the truck all by herself. Even though she had sensors on the car, she still faced difficulties here. Sometimes it's better to simply sleep through the winter. Sometimes certain moments feel like they're straight out of a movie, not real at all, just like this one. She didn't realize the camera was recording, but at the peak, she discovered it. While repairing the road, they managed to puncture a water pipe, and now everything is flooded.
On bi nju rođo u pustinji našao. To je taj brkati brko iz Opare.
He made a homemade mini formula, and now he enjoys driving it every day until the police catch him. They are so well synchronized in their work that they accomplish in a few minutes what many others need an entire day to do. The security camera in the forest captured a strange sight for Halloween. All the women are gracefully stretching in yoga poses, while their friend snores like a bear beside them. The man gave his pancake a perfect flip, but his pan decided to split in half instead. He aimed for the pear-shaped bag, but his fist met thin air, and gravity did the rest. It neighed, kicked the walls, and even tried to climb the haystack. Pure chaos. Glasses shattered, plates spun like frisbees, and the soup created a modern art masterpiece on the tiles. With a loud crack, the whole thing collapsed, sending him straight to the ground. She spun, jumped, and waved her arms like she was summoning a storm. One moment he was laughing, and the next, his mustache was gone like it never existed. With a sudden tug, she was left dangling like a piñata at a birthday party. One moment, she was grooving to the beat, and the next, she was knee-deep in gooey mess. With a sigh, he said, "Guess I'll have to take the one-at-a-time approach from now on." Dusting himself off, the man joked, "I guess I was aiming for the top, but I hit a new low instead." A group of tiny puppies, with their tails wagging in excitement, decided that today was the day they would catch the elusive cat. With a triumphant grin, he declared, "Why push a mower when you can let a giant digger do the work for you?" In an epic culinary disaster, he decided to give his ketchup bottle a good shake while preparing dinner, thinking it would help mix the flavors. "Maybe he thinks he's helping us pick the flavor," one of them chuckled as the dog continued his futile quest for ice cream. "Who knew heavy equipment could be so much fun?" someone shouted as he landed an impressive header while sitting in the driver's seat. In a comical turn of events, a man rushed through the door only to collide with the glass portal he failed to see, leaving onlookers in disbelief. Their tiny paws tapped furiously as they tried to catch the virtual mice, completely engrossed in their digital adventure. Just as the playful splashes erupted in the water, a shark unexpectedly appeared, turning the cheerful scene into an adrenaline-pumping adventure. "Well, that was louder than I expected," she exclaimed, blushing as the crowd cheered, both amused and impressed by her brave attempt. The moment the doors closed, his unique hairdo seemed to take on a life of its own, swaying dramatically as if it were dancing to an invisible tune. Eventually, both emerged from the water, soaked but smiling, proving that sometimes the best adventures come from the most unexpected moments. Spectators on the beach watched in disbelief as the ferry, once gracefully gliding through the waves, awkwardly nestled into the corner of the coast. A single dog stood confidently in the street, surrounded by hundreds of curious cats, creating a scene that seemed like a bizarre animal convention. Monkeys are the ultimate showmen of the animal kingdom, swinging through trees and performing acrobatics that leave onlookers in awe. With a comical gasp, she emerged from the surface, water cascading off her hair, while her friends burst into laughter at her unexpected plunge. In that moment, it was clear that their bond was unbreakable, with the horse's playful spirit lifting her mood like nothing else could. As the waves crashed around them, he couldn't help but laugh while she playfully squealed, trying to dodge the refreshing spray. Despite the chaos, the cook couldn't help but chuckle at the ridiculousness of the situation, knowing they'd have to whip up another batch. Everyone in the kitchen burst into laughter as the egg yolk dripped down from the ceiling, creating an unexpected culinary disaster.